We are not light, we are not fire. We are both and neither. What does that even mean? To understand who we are, we have to look at who we are not. Imagine a world of pure, unadulterated light, beings forged from brilliance, whose very existence is a song of praise, of unwavering obedience. These are the angels, created from light. Their path is set, their purpose singular. They exist in a state of perfect harmony with the divine will, never faltering, never questioning. They are the embodiment of spiritual purity. Now, imagine a different realm. A world of smokeless, scorching fire. Beings of immense power and free will, but with a nature prone to arrogance and rebellion. These are the Jinn, created from fire. They possess consciousness, they make choices, and they can choose obedience or defiance. Their fiery essence grants them incredible abilities but also carries the spark of pride, the potential for great good and great evil. So you have the beings of light and the beings of fire. Where do we fit in? Look down at your hands. Feel the weight of your own body. We are from the earth. We are made of clay, simple, humble, malleable clay. But that's not the whole story, is it? Into this clay, a divine breath was infused, a spirit, a soul. This is what makes humanity utterly unique. We are not just physical matter. We are not just ethereal spirit. We are the meeting point. We are the bridge between the physical and the spiritual, the tangible and the intangible. Think of it like this. Our clay body is our connection to the earth. It grounds us. It gives us senses, touch, taste, sight, sound, smell. It allows us to interact with this beautiful, complex world. It gets hungry, it gets tired, it feels pain, and it feels pleasure. It is our vessel, our earthly anchor. It's the clay part of our existence. But within this vessel is a spark of the divine, the soul. This is our connection to the heavens. It's the part of us that yearns for meaning, for purpose, for connection to something greater than ourselves. It's what gives us the capacity for love, compassion, creativity, and faith. It's the divine breath. This is why our existence is a constant balancing act. The angels, made of light, have a nature that pulls them only upwards. The Jinn, made of fire, have a nature that can be volatile and rebellious. But us, we are the middle ground. We have the potential to rise higher than the angels, and the potential to fall lower than the beasts. We are the only creation given this incredible, and sometimes terrifying, range of choice. Our entire life is a journey of navigating the desires of our clay body and the aspirations of our divine soul. The pull of the clay is strong. It calls for comfort, for immediate gratification, for worldly possessions. It can lead to greed, to envy, to laziness. It's the part of us that says, just a little more. Just for me. It's not inherently evil. It's just our earthly nature. It's what keeps us alive and grounded in this world. But if we let the clay completely take over, if we ignore the spirit within, we become dense, heavy, and spiritually blind. We become just animated dust, chasing fleeting pleasures until we return to dust. On the other hand, the pull of the soul is also powerful. It calls for sacrifice, for kindness, for truth, for connection to the divine. It's the part of us that feels a pang of guilt when we lie, the warmth in our chest when we help someone, the sense of awe when we look at the stars. It's our spiritual compass, always pointing towards a higher purpose. But to follow the soul requires effort. It requires discipline. It requires us to sometimes say no to the immediate desires of our clay body. This is the great struggle and the great honor of being human. We live at the intersection of heaven and earth. Our body is the mirror, and our soul determines what it reflects. Every single day, with every single choice, we are making that decision. When you choose honesty over a convenient lie, you are polishing that mirror. When you choose patience over anger, you are polishing that mirror. When you choose generosity over selfishness, you are allowing more light to shine through. This is why we are described as the stewards of this earth, because we are the only ones who can consciously choose to bring the qualities of heaven, mercy, justice, beauty, and love down into this physical world. We are the bridge. We can sanctify the material. We can take our clay and, through our actions and intentions, elevate it. We can build, create, love, and worship, turning mundane acts into something sacred. Eating can be an act of gratitude. Working can be an act of service. Even resting can be an act of preparing for more good. But the opposite is also true. We can take our divine spark and smother it with the mud of our base desires. We can use our God-given intelligence for destruction, our ability to speak for slander, and our strength for oppression. This is when the clay becomes a prison for the soul. This is when we fall. And the tragedy is that we fall from such a great height, a height that no other creation can even reach. So, look at your life. Feel the pull of the world, the desires, the challenges. That's your clay. Now, feel that quiet inner voice that calls you to be better, to do better, to connect with something pure and true. That's your divine breath. The question is not which one is stronger. The question is, which one will you feed? Which one will you listen to? Your soul is the ultimate arbiter. It sits in the throne room of your heart, and it decides. It decides whether your clay, this humble, earthly vessel, will be dragged down by the fire of base passions until it becomes mere ash. Or if it will be polished by good deeds and noble intentions until it shines with a borrowed light, reflecting the divine, becoming a beacon for others. The choice is yours. It always has been. We are not just light, we are not just fire. We are the balance. We are clay infused with spirit. And what we become is entirely up to us. Thank you so much for joining me on this reflection. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe for more content that explores these deeper questions. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care.